Assalamualaikum and hi everyone. So today we are going to discuss about importance of education. So we have four candidates here. Candidates A, which is me, Farista, and we have candidates B, Haziq, and candidate C, Raihan, and lastly we have candidates D, Amalin. So I would like to start first with my point that education can enable person to have more money. This is because time spent in high school, college, or university helps you master both basic and skills. So when you have a better skills, better education, you have a lot of knowledge in your head. So employers will be happy to employ you and offer you a better position with better salary. And in America, there is a study that say 60% of a higher education with degree holder get a get salary 32,000 more than $32,000 more than the diploma holder. So this can prove that education can make a person with better salary and more money and more richer. So that's all for my point.
Okay, Far. I actually partially disagree with you because one get a better job and a higher income not only depends on his or her education, but also their skills. He must have skills to sustain himself in the company. So what do you think about it?
As what I said before, so if we spend a lot of time in academic field like university school, you will learn more skills, you will gain more knowledge. So with that skills, you can use in your daily life or in your future. As examples, we learn skill about drawing skill, so that we learn how to make a timetable for yourself, for a company as well.
I agree with candidate A point that education can enable someone to earn more income. This is because a company would like to offer you for a job as we are educated, right? So that's why education can enable someone to earn more income. Besides that, I would like to add that education also is important for people as it can produce people of good character. So we know that without education, people will not know how to differentiate between good manners and also bad manners. And this will let them to do unnecessary things that causing bad looking image of our country. But with education, people can learn moral values that make for an upstanding citizen. For example, they will respect each other and become a good person. There is a quote by Nelson Mandela, which is education is the most powerful weapon which you can use to change the world. So this shows that education can change the world. In this case, parents should play their roles first to educate their children to be a good person as they are our country future leader. So they must know they will be more responsible of their jobs and try to complete it as quick as possible before the deadline. Not only that, education can also improve people's skills such as communication skill, and this will affect people on how to talk properly with other people without using bad words that might hurt their feelings. So we can conclude that education can make and produce people of good characters.
Yes, I agree with candidates B. People will be easier to talk with you and make friends with you. Okay, next.
Okay, move on to my point. My point will be education can contribute to the progress and development of the country. So from the knowledge, one can make a change to himself and the nation as well. So when we have the knowledge, we will try harder to improve ourselves to become a better person. When we become a better person, automatically we will become a better citizen. When we are a better citizen, then we will help to develop our country. So from that, from education also, we can utilize poverty as everyone has the job. When everyone has a job to do, then they have aim to achieve. So they also can utilize the poverty as they will have income sustain. in a they have income which can sustain their family. Then from education also we can develop rural areas, like we can install many facilities to make changes to develop our country. Then we also can have a minister and or higher officers with great knowledge. So education comes first. Then only we can be a very good leader. So from education, when we apply to ourselves, when we apply the education to ourselves, then it automatically changes us to become a better person and become a responsible person to do a certain job in the ministry. And then from the education also, we can invent new technologies to help people around. So we will be having like new robots or new machines which we can help to develop our country to become a stable uh, stable in economic. Like we can build a country which is very stable in economics and politics. Okay.
Well,
Is there someone who wants to add something?
I have
Yeah.
to partially disagree with you because as you can see in America, there are all educated person who are protest to not wear masks and to not do social distancing because they hate their leader. So what is it? So can you explain more on how can
Um.
it happen?
Oh. Uh. I think that is a very big issue and a very sensitive issue that we shouldn't just look into one perspective only, not only education, but then it also involves in other factors. But however, I will focus in this education. So maybe they should apply the education, what they have learned, what uh, they have gained from the knowledge itself to themselves. So when the ministers apply the knowledge to themselves, they can create a very good vibes among the citizens and lead a country in a very harmony and very uh,
Peaceful.
yeah, in a very good way.
Okay.
Okay,
Continue
that's
with
it.
Amalin.
Yeah, I agree with candidate C. It's because when a country have a good people have a high level education. So if we as a people in the country, if we go to other country overseas, we will show our self to them, to the other country. So it automatically it can bring our country's name. So another way we can say that education can make a development in a country. Okay, so uh, my point is education can unite the people of a country. Okay, for example, um, to proponent of race relation, it takes a unified and neutral education system for the country to unite its people. Education for the country that is progressive and not prejudicial in nature plays a very important um, role in creating a tolerant and open-minded society. Apparently, most of our senior leaders today must have come from that system of education where they were educated in a multicultural setting with all races and grew up with tolerance for each other. Mm, if the education system of a country fails to unite people, then we will see society becoming less tolerant. We cannot ignore this hold up if we want to progress in today's borderless and globalized world and make Malaysians a vibrant and tolerant people. National unity, as advocated by sociologists, is best achieved through education. The government should do a lot more to make this achievable through the education system.
Yeah, surely I will agree with you, candidate D, because I also think that when we have education, like when we gain education from school, right? So at school we meet a lot of people, especially international schools. So we meet a lot of international people from different countries. So from that we can unite all of us, and then uh, we can have a very good bonding between them. So therefore, education can unite the people of a country. Yeah.
Okay, as
Okay.
conclusion, all of us agree with candidates B, where education can lead a person to have a good character, good habit, good attitude. That's all from us. Thank you.